And My Lovin' on BBC Radio Shropshire. Now, when I say the term stealth camping to you, I don't know what it is. This could go in a lot of different directions. So let's speak to somebody who knows all about it. Steve Fletcher is a nurse practitioner at Shrewsbury Hospital, but also has a family-friendly YouTube channel called Steve the Transit Camper. Steve, good evening. How are you?
Hi, how are you, Mark? Thanks for having me on the show.
I'm all right. What on earth is stealth camping?
So stealth camping is defined as lots of things, really. You can go in a van, you can take a tent, you can take a hammock, and the idea is that you go camping in a place where people wouldn't normally camp. So you're hidden away in urban settings mostly, and people are walking by you, and nobody's got any idea that you're there just having a camp for the night.
I guess you're in a transit van then.
I am in a transit van for a lot of my camps, and that's how I started the channel, hence the name Transit Camper. But I've now started doing it in hammocks and taking the tent out as well, and just setting up somewhere unusual.
Right, is your van just, like a builder's van with a mattress in the back? Or have you spent loads of money converting it like some people do, so it's, slightly more luxurious than my house?
It is very luxurious inside the van, and people will see that if they have a look at my videos. So I've converted 3 vans over the years. Had one stolen, unfortunately, about 3 years ago. But yes, it is very luxurious, the van, so I'm very spoiled when I'm out in that.
Go on then, what have you got in there?
So we've got a cooker, sink, everything that you would need, a fold-down bed, the table, lights, everything that you could imagine that you would see in a normal caravan, really. And I've done it all myself over sort of 6 months, and especially over lockdown, we had lots of time to do it then. With
the cost of living as it is, are you tempted to just live in it?
I see lots of YouTube channels where they are living in their van. That's all van life, but no, not for me. It's purely for a bit of fun and something for me and my wife to do when we fancy filming a video and getting out there and stealth camping somewhere. So
where are the strangest places you've spent the night?
Well, very popular on the YouTube channels, if you have a look at stealth camping, is as simple as like McDonald's car parks, Kentucky Fried Chicken car parks. But we've done all of those, and they've been reasonably successful for views. But it's getting your name out there that's the hardest part. But we've been to Lake Vyrnwy and all those beautiful nature places to go and have a look at, all the dams in Wales we've been to. So I think the most unusual one would probably be the McDonald's or the Tesco's car park with the security wandering around.
Do you ever get kicked off anywhere?
We haven't yet. We've had a couple of close shaves, and it's getting them caught on camera because you want that mystique around it when the security guards are looking. But no, we haven't been kicked off yet. And like McDonald's restaurants are all automatic fines, and we've been lucky we haven't had a fine yet either.
I did see one of your videos, you ended up next to a big American sort of camper van thing, which is about the size of a lorry. And look, your transit van is luxurious. This looks incredible.
It was absolutely incredible. So that was in the car park in Shrewsbury, just behind Theatre 7. We thought we'd go into town, and rather than trying to get a taxi in Shrewsbury, which is almost impossible, we decided to stealth camp. So we pulled up, and there was this huge, as you say, American RV, and it is absolutely awesome. And I don't think they've built that during the lockdown.
Well, I was going to say, you've got your kitchen utensils in some really clever holders next to your bed. You've done all of this really ingenious work, and then somebody pulls up, and then you've got to be jealous.
Oh, very jealous, very jealous. But at the same time, I don't think I'd like to drive it. Not that big. We do intend getting a camper when we retire, but I don't think we'll be getting anything quite that big.
This must be a great way to kind of wind down, because you've got a stressful job.
Yeah, it is a stressful job. As I say, I'm a nurse practitioner. I only work night times, and I carry a bleep around, and I answer the bleeps from the nurses that might be concerned about deteriorating patients and things. So I would go along and assess the patients and direct them to the right place, the right person at the right time, sort of thing. So we're almost a signpost for the doctors that are taken seriously.
Is it about, I don't know, getting a bit closer to nature sometimes as well? Because you can't get any closer than, I suppose, spending the night in amongst it.
Absolutely. I mean, I've done a few traffic islands with various different people. I've got a chap who comes along with me called Big Jace, and we've done a few traffic islands where we consider it safe. There's enough trees that if a car were to divert towards the island, that we're going to be safe. We're sheltered by big trees, so big traffic islands. We've done things like that.
You've slept in the middle of the roundabout?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, in hammocks or in a tent. And it's getting onto the island that's the tricky bit. You've just got to run across when there's no cars and get in amongst the thick of it and set up your cooking and camp the night away. What
is the best thing about it? Why would you recommend this?
It's something completely different. It gets you out of the norm of life. You know, we've got all these big bills, what's going on in Parliament today, all the stress of what's going on in the world over the last few months, and with Russia doing what they're doing. It's just, you just get away from it all and just have a bit of fun for the night and make a video and hope some people that maybe can't get out and do it can just have a watch and enjoy it.
And where's next on the list for you to go and spend the night?
Next on the list is actually a traffic island. We work about 3 videos ahead, so there's a couple of videos to come out yet. With one where we took the boy to do some road racing at a track in Wigan Way, and the next one is the next proper stealth camp, as I would call it, is a traffic island. That'll be coming up soon.
I mean, there's got to be some bucket list places that are more glamorous than a roundabout in Wigan. Please tell me there is.
Well, as far as the bucket list goes, it's the simplest of places that are the most entertaining. So we've done motorways just on the side of the motorway up in the Verge. We've done dual carriageways, railway stations behind a railway station. So a lot of the railway ones work really well. People like to see trains on videos. So I haven't really got a glamorous place that I can think of on the list.
This all says more about you than it does about stealth camping. The places you're attracted to are weird. Just before you go, you do long shifts. I did look up whether it'd be worth you sleeping at work, but it cost you £8.50. So, you know, I don't know whether it is.
Parking fees won't allow that.
Exactly. Look, Steve, brilliant to talk to you. Plug your YouTube. Where can people see your videos?
They can see it if they go on YouTube and just type in the name Steve the Transit Camper. And if they could like and subscribe, that would really help to keep the show rolling.
Top man. Keep in touch, Steve. Thanks a lot, mate. Have a good night. That's Steve Fletcher, who is Steve the Transit Camper. You can find him on YouTube. And the transit van that he goes around in is seriously impressive as a conversion project.